Hello and welcome everyone to part 53 of the Iceni Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue several turns on, as you guys have commented and said the majority of you weren't interested in basically watching me move all my armies up, and to be honest, nothing interesting particularly happened. I had a few offers of peace negotiation by the Raieti, which I'm about to go and kill. So I declined all of those. I had the Demete asking me to attack the Raieti before I was ready, so I declined that as well. That's pretty much all the diplomacy that happened. So it's got the tactical view, and so we can see where I've got my armies placed along my border. So I've got one here. Now you might be thinking, surely you want more than one here, but I've got 3 armies here. This army is going to push east. These two, one is going to push north to attack here, and the other one is going to go northeast over to the other Raieti lands over there. I've got an army here which is going to either sweep in here or up through this way. Army here to attack Noria directly, and then we're also going to be attacking the Raieti and the Eraviski at the same time. Take them out here. A lot of people, to be fair, there's been a lot of faction declared wars notifications saying that these two factions, the Raieti and the Eraviski, have a lot of other factions have declared war against them recently, and the Lugi as well. So the SD over here, ASD, they will be going down as well, but we're going to power through the Raieti lands and absolutely destroy them, basically. That is the plan. I've left one army behind in Carthage should anything crop up over here, but I don't think we're going to have too much trouble. Look at Athens, they've expanded quite interestingly. And Egypt's just left over here. So we're going to push all the way over here, and then, depending on how many more territories we need, we'll then see who we're going to declare war with. Ideally, I want to not declare war against the Cappadocia, but we'll see. So, all my guys were in defensive formation. We're going to put them into normal stance, every single one of them, and move them into position. And I did recruit a new army at Camlodonum, and I've moved now. This army is going to attack Flevum over here and take that out, but that'll be next turn when they do that. So let's start the war off against Bagacum. We're going to attack the Fris. They have no allies. I'm not going to call my allies to help. And they're throwing up a pretty reasonable defense, so to the battle map we go. First battle of our attack wave. We'll see how this goes. So there are going to be a lot of battles in this part and the next part, and probably the next couple of parts. We are just going to be attacking. There will probably be an auto-resolve or two when it's heavily in my favour, but most of them, when they're like this, sort of just over 50-50 or something like that, I will be fighting them myself. Oh, lots of fog. I don't want to fight in the fog. I like fighting in the clear. Oh, rain. Nope. Rain. It's going to be terrible now. I've waited again. Yep, it's back to fog. Sweet. There we go. But oh god, very very foggy. And I had some people asking in my recent videos, why don't I ever hit the pause button to give my orders and things like that. Personally, I consider that in a way kind of cheating a little bit. I know some people are going to be like, well, no, it's not cheating. There's a button, you can pause it. But I enjoy Total War because they're real-time strategy battles, and for that reason, I kind of like doing everything in the real time. I don't like, the only time I use slow-mo is so you guys get a nice cinematic feel, or if I want to, show some cool chopping animations or something like that. But on the whole, I don't think I've ever used the pause button in a battle before. I think there was one actually. Once I did it in an ambush just at the start or something like that, just to tell my men to form up, but it wasn't to give them attacks. Yeah, I don't like pausing it to give orders and attack orders and stuff if I'm getting overwhelmed and things like that, because I prefer to kind of try and test my skills as a player in the real-time strategy, because you don't get that option in stuff like multiplayer and things like that. So I don't really need to give it to myself in single player. I like the challenge, and if that that fails for me, then it fails. But yeah, just my way of doing it. Ballista, we're going to put you on explosive round. We can barely see the enemy because it's so foggy, but let's zoom in over here where we can see them. Over they come, running along. There's lots of them. Can barely see them, unfortunately. But should have gone with the rain. Well, at least it's just foggy. Yay, cheering! Woo! Let's put these guys on automatic quick reload. And I'm going to start flanking around more with my cavalry over here. Same with my cav over on this side. Oh, and there goes some explosive rounds. Also, some people asking me why have I not got the Ancient Colours mod on. It's not compatible patch 9 yet. As far as I know, I've checked on the Steam Workshop and it doesn't say it's compatible. Checked on the forums, people saying that it's not working, it's causing them issues. In fact, I'm going to take these guys off skirmish mode and just bring them behind my lines to start with. And swing these guys around. Let's get behind them over here. Bring my cavalry round over here. Just going to come right round the back in the middle here. So again, my men are just going to... My spears are just going to hold. We could use shield screen, but... no. Oh, we've already been attacked. What have we been attacked by? Cavalry. Scout riders against spears. Not a good idea, my nipple friends. And ballista, I'm actually going to tell you to stop firing now because I don't want to risk too much friendly fire. Cavalry, in you come. Go nuts, guys. Frenzy and headhunt across the line as they crash in there. I'm bringing these guys in now just to hit all the Germanic youths in the back. In come my cav, including my general. Just going to smash into these guys, hit the tribesmen over here. Going to frenzy charge all through these guys here. Him go through that. A little bit of lag there. Charge, bring them all down. Tribesmen, you are spears, but we're going to intimidate you just as we go on in. And even though you're tribesmen, you've gone down ridiculously. Intimidate, you will die. Just got to chase these guys off. I've been absolutely shattered by my forces there, my cavalry. My spears just pinning the enemy in place, acting as hammer and anvils. And now my cav smashing on in. I'm going to bring back with cavalry. Charge in here, cavalry, before the Germanic youths do too much damage to you. Yeah, and we can quite possibly just slide along the front there. What have we got over here? More Germanic youths coming back. General, take him down. Heroic riders in the middle. Let's go after the general. No, let's go after the tribesmen up here. Cav, after all these guys, please, if you wouldn't mind. Cavalry, after them. These guys come back. Continue. Try and kill that general if we can. Kill all these guys. Not that it matters, actually. We can just end the battle here. I will whack it on fast forward. Because we have now killed the enemy. And this is a siege battle as such, so they're not going to be able to withdraw anywhere. But it gives my guys extra veterancy. If I can kill more of them, so might as well try a little bit. General's going after them. And I think that's the majority of them that we can actually catch up to. Cavalry getting a few of them here. We'll end the battle there, quit the battle. Decisive victory. We lost 256. Killed 2,714. Most kills gained by cavalry looks like 375 there. Just having a look through the rest of them. Yep, they got the most kills. Well done to my heroic noble cav. Enemy never stood a chance. Got slaughtered. Spears doing their job very well. Oh, you're so dead. You got stabbed. Oh, yep, you're being finished. Finish him. You dead, fool. No liberation for you. We do what Iceni do best, which is raising, because we need to do it for our victory objectives. And we're going for this one. Onto the stars, 30 different provinces. We should be able to get that soon. We've got all of these, so we're going to get that one. A Scourge. We've raised enough, so we just need to make sure we conquer 8 more different provinces, and we're all good. Okay, and we're halfway with our empire, which is good. Number of territories, so halfway there, that's good. Right, we've taken the settlement. Because I've got so many armies, I can afford to just, you know, sit down and build up and replenish. I'm going to bring my druid over here to try and weaken some of these agents, or try and bring them over, because we're going to need more agents as we go. Let's try and take this one out. Let's try and manipulate her over to our cause. So that's 12%, this is 13%, and it's a lot higher percent chance of something actually happening positively. 70% chance of positive happening. Positive outcome. Come on. Tempt her with your womanly ways. She's been hindered. That's good for now. She won't affect us. So that army's going to be moving in there. Let's swing on over to the other side. We're going to move in here against Noria. So let's move in. And it's choosing which army to move in with, because we also want to attack these guys. They have a large forces over here. And I'm just going to go straight in against their territory here, where they've left it rather undefended. I'm going to be trespassing. Yeah, I know. But we're just going to go and declare war against them now. Cappadocia, again, no, I'm not going to call you in on this. I'm going to be attacking you. Oh, that is a large garrison army. Christ. That's actually a really good force. And I light gallery, siege tower, light battering ram. Yeah, I really don't want to go up against that because of all the skirmishes. They're going to tear through my men's ranks. An open field battle, we would be fine. So I'm actually going to try and build some siege engines. I know I'm going to take some attrition. Hopefully not a huge amount, so will they. So we'll have to see. So, mobile shield without armor. Let's go for a battering ram. That's going to take more than 2. Okay, so we can get 2 battering rams against gates. We've got ladders already. Light siege towers or light galleries. I'm going to go for the light siege towers. And if we've got time, we'll put the light battering ram on afterwards, and we're going to continue the siege. So we're going to see what happens. They're obviously going to probably come down and try and help them out. So this army here, Noria, what are they going to spawn? They're going to spawn equal kind of large numbers of people I don't want to be. Here we go. We're attacking the Rayeti now. Here we go. They're going to have lots of guys that I don't want to go up against. Yeah, in fact, they're reinforcing from somewhere. Don't know whether they must be up here, so we'll take them out with the other army. But for now, we are just going to garrison. We're going to build some siege towers here as well, and continue the siege. So we're going to be taking attrition on these guys, but obviously killing the enemy at the same time. And then this army is going to move in here, and then redeploy in fortified stance so that these guys can't get in that way. So this army, I think we have some enemy armies over here, so we need to check that out. Let's bring these guys in here. Yep, they're here. So we're going to go in and attack these guys. They're both in ambush mode, so we're going to be able to ambush both of them. This first one, to be fair, I'm going to be able to do more damage to them if I just fight these myself, so I'm going to do 2 quick ambushes here, which will take out the reinforcements, and then I can probably bring this army down towards Noria, maybe even then just auto-resolve the siege to bring it down. We will see. If not, I'll keep them in the area so they can help out with that siege as well. We'll look at our other options to move east and what have you. That should not be too much of an issue. So here we go, we've got more of my guys formed up here. You can see they've obviously very few forces. Let's just have a look at them. So they're all short swords and oath-sworn Celtic skirmishers, so my cavalry is going to have an absolute field day here. Just going to have the cavalry at the front ranks here, charging in. Druids and all these painted ones, sword band. We're going to have you guys, the thing is they've got to run quite away from here. We're going to have them here to charge in from the other side. Slingers, I'm not actually going to get them involved because it's just going to be too much friendly fire. We'll keep them back here. Scorpions likewise, we'll put them back here, off fire at will. Spears we will have over here to send on in should my cavalry sort of fail. I'm just going to select my cavalry, run my cavalry in.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
In we go. Frenzy charge on all of them just before they go in. The charge wasn't insanely impressive there. The short swords actually managed to hold rather well. We're going to intimidate them, but just holding them long enough for my infantry to come on in. Frenzying with everyone now. Frenzying with everyone there. Big crush. As we get stuck in there, I can just hear. Oh, Druid there. Nicely done, dude. hear the squelching sound of guys being absolutely annihilated. So, a few of my infantry taking a few losses here. It's mainly because we're trying to fight off the Oathsworn, which are starting to waver. I get my cav out just for another charge. These guys are breaking. Not losing too much of my cav, which is fine. Going to bring these guys back in for another charge. And now they're breaking. And they just broke. I just want to see that cavalry charge come on in. Boom. There we go. Now we can quit the battle. Decisive victory. We lost 117. Fair play. And 450 kills. Just one unit of my sword band there, really getting tanked a little bit by the general. But they will all be dead. And then we can move on to the next one. The next ambush, which is a slightly larger army, which will last a little bit longer. So that's them killed. Oh no, they can actually flee away. That's not fair. We are still going to chase you and kill you. Oh, we can't get you this turn. No way. Well, in that case then, I want to continue this. Oh no, we can actually hit it now with a large army. You know, I'm going to risk the auto resolve here. We're going to go for a balanced stance. Oh, right in the face. There we go. This should finish off the other armies in the area as well. So let's see. Did we lose anyone? We lost one unit of painted ones. The rest of them taking, you know, heavy losses across there. I mean, this one army here, their sword band, their basic units. But look, they've got a fair amount of veterancy there now. We can just raise. It's going to take a turn or two to replenish, and then these guys are gone. The Mist of Doom now can replenish here because we now hold this whole region. And these guys are still in forced march, so we can actually chase them with this army next turn and have them down. So that's going to work okay. Don't mind the auto-resolve there. Courage, he's quite an old chap. We're going to just go for strategist there. They're going to hold up there. We've now taken this one here. We'll just rebuild everything. Seeing as I've got a lot of money left over from all those turns that I just waited it out, I've actually got enough to quite easily just push through here and rebuild everything rather quickly, which is good. So now we've got this army going after these guys. I think they should be pretty weakened anyway, so they won't be much of a problem. Right, we can now look to push east with these guys. They do have larger forces over here, and I am going to probably have to, rather going straight in for the jugular and the siege attack, I'm going to go in halfway and just try and draw the enemy towards us. So let's leave them there. And we have two armies here. Let's go in with this one first. These have got ambushers in as well. So again, I am going to raid them, see if we can get the enemy to come on out to us there. And this army, I would like to send this way, but I think they're going to get attrition through the snow. I want to sneak through this way, if we can. Let's see. Oh, and there's these guys over here, so we'll attack them. So we're moving in over there. This army's held up here. So let's just quick have a look at the strategic map, how that's changed. We've already pushed there, pushed the boundaries out a little bit more. That army's going to be going in there. That's all good. Just checking everyone is moved in place. These guys are raiding, or rather sieging down here. That's going to be fine. So once these guys all replenish here, that's going to be awesome. Let's just upgrade the general here as well. Household. What have we already got? Zeal. Morale, let's go for that, and we'll go for strategist as well. And we're going to end the turn there and just see what happens now. Oh, and I've finally got my agents coming up over here, over Segesta. I should have put them in armies to move them, but they weren't near any at the time. Come on, agents, faster, 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 faster. They're over at Ida. They can go over to Segunin. Singadon, rather. Sparta moving around. Cheers, Sparta. They were chasing down the Atuli, and they're now pulling back with all their forces, obviously. Sort themselves out. Cappadocia, my allies who I've not called in, and I've not called them in because I don't want to... If they did show up, I don't want them taking land up over here. This is kind of where I want to conquer. They've got their own lands in the east, so No need to call them in right now. Peace treaty.
Our struggle will end badly and with little honor for anyone.
No. They know they're on the back foot there. I'm surprised they're not coming down to Sigadon just yet. Yes, they are. I can see an army coming down there to attack us in the background there. The map's just not panned over there. Well, no, that's an enemy agent that's actually hit us. There we go. They're moving some armies around. Peace treaty.
Only the greatest
No.
dare speak of peace.
Nope. And they're going to attack me here, are they? Okay. Oh, their army actually didn't get attacked too much, so we're going to retreat. I thought they'd been hit harder than that, and my guys aren't at full strength yet, so we're going to let them form up before we go in for the kill again. A noble death, someone's died. Subversion, someone's rallied the slaves, increase in rank. My general's died. Counter the rumours, yes. We have a new general, other chiefs. They're all other chiefs, so which one's the best out of you? I'm going to go for you. I'm going to go for... We have some heroic nobles now. That's the Burning Men. War Maiden's down in here. Should have sent her up with another army, to be honest, but oh well. It's okay. She'll be training these guys up at least. Attrition, we've lost 165. That's okay though, because these guys are going to take a lot more. See across these guys, yeah, it's not too bad actually. Just looking there, slowly building all this stuff up. They're taking more and more attrition. We can actually continue attacking them here. We'll continue the siege. They've brought this army around here, so actually I may have to pull back and hit them there. Having said that about my siege, we can try and hit them with my spy. What's a good chance of stopping them? Is this one, 30% chance to stop them. Let's try and wreck their baggage train then. Successful. I don't know if that was a critical though, so let's check it out. This army cannot reinforce, it cannot act or move, so that's fine. So we can just leave them there now for a turn and just hit these guys with more attrition, because we may well attack them next turn. I could move this army down to attack them, to be honest. But actually with this army I'm going to move down and just see whether they've got any troops here. No, they've moved all their armies away. So that's going to be silly. They're going to die there. These guys are replenishing up, as are these. So we're just going to move them over here, and then we're going to fortify them just for a turn, the Mists of Doom, because these guys are not my elite forces. They don't have chosen units in, whereas these guys do. And here, without any ballistas, it's going to be difficult to go for the sieges, because they're going to get so many men in there. So we are going to raid their lands instead, try and get them to come on out. Slip round this side. Hit these guys here, which was perhaps not a good idea, because they're going to be reinforced by quite a lot. Just seeing how much though, because this is one of my best armies. Obviously it doesn't have any ambushes in, but let's see what they got. They've got short swords, which can be taken down by my chosen units pretty easily. The skirmishers will go down with my cav. Short swords, Celtic tribesmen, Celtic skirmishers, we could take them. Yes, they're reinforcing army. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough. Well, let's see what you guys think in the comments. That's where I'm going to end it for now, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this part. We have struck back against the Rayeti. See you for more of this next time. Please do remember to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.